반짝이는 눈빛 눈이 부셔 매일 날 감싸주는 손길.
In the future, the tragic endings of Yoon Se-young and Choi Myung-ji will be revealed with their unexpected connections to Guhana are exposed. Yoon Sang-ho, who's been waiting patiently, finally meets the mysterious head nun. With a shocking secret from the nun and the return of Yoon Yoo-jin, all the evil deeds of Choi Myung-ji and Yoon Se-young will be uncovered. Yoon Se-young, who tried to end her life with pills rather than break up with Jin Goo, is found by Hwang Jin Goo and rushed to the emergency room. Se-young pretends to still be unconscious, but Jin Goo realizes her real intentions. He tells her that she's healthy now and asks if she's still planning to marry him to take over the Hyesung group and whether she's still meeting with Go Ji-seok for that purpose. Se-young's true motives are exposed and she loses Jin Goo's love. Jin Goo firmly tells Se-young that their engagement is over and no amount of acting will change his mind. She won't allow him to be with Guhana. Jin Goo tries to argue, saying it's none of her business who he associates with now, and Jin Goo coldly walks away, cutting all ties. When Shin Yoo-jin confronts him asking if he's really going to marry Guhana, Jin Goo admits he's moved on. Shin Yoo-jin pleads for Jin Goo to forgive Se-young for the sake of Eun-chong, but he refuses, warning her not to trust Se-young or Choi Myung-ji, who are both liars. Jin Goo walks away and Secretary Jang informs Shin Yoo-jin that the head of the audit department isn't who she thought it was. Shin Yoo-jin is shocked to learn that it's Yoon Sang-ho who has been helping victims of corporate corruption. She orders an investigation into Richard Han, who's been helping them. Meanwhile, Jin Goo realizes that Richard Han dislikes him because 20 years ago when Yoo-jin disappeared, Sang-ho focused on finding her while Jung-nam ran away. Yoon Sang-ho is now preparing to take action against Shin Yoo-jin. Guhana and Go Ji-seok are busy preparing for an audit while a video exposing Yoon Se-young's abuse of power goes viral within the company. Choi Myung-ji is furious and tries to blame Guhana for exposing her lies. She determined to ruin Hana's life, but Hana remains triumphant and mocks her. Choi Myung-ji tries to figure out a way to prevent Hana from seeing Eun-chong again. She even considers sending Eun-chong abroad to separate them, but gets scolded for her actions. The only person Choi Myung-ji can rely on now is Go Ji-seok, who's starting to notice the growing connection between Jin Goo and Hana. Ji-seok begins to manipulate Se-young, promising her that he'll help her with Hyesung if she works with him. Se-young, desperate to regain control, agrees to work with Ji-seok, unaware that he's using her to further his own agenda. He plans to use her to uncover Shin Yoo-jin's weaknesses before discarding her. Meanwhile, Yoon Sang-ho tracks down the head nun who raised Hana and Duna in Canada, hoping to find answers. The nun finally reveals the truth. Duna, believed to be dead, was actually saved by the nun and has been living in Canada for the past 6 years. Yoon Sang-ho, overwhelmed with emotion, learns that Yoo-jin is alive and may return to surprise Choi Myung-ji and Yoon Se-young. Hana, who's been suffering because of the adoption issues with Eun-chong, looks at a photo of Duna and wishes she could bring her back. Just then, the real Yoo-jin returns, causing Hana to be shocked and overjoyed. Yoo-jin remembers the faces of those who caused her accident and is determined to seek revenge with Hana's help. Together, Hana and Duna plan to take down Choi Myung-ji and bring justice, while they also dream of being able to live with Eun-chong.
'Cause you are beautiful, a beautiful stranger.